sports. It's in the game.
And we are underway from Houston. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. And now off to the races down the right side. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 82 yards. Koo knocks this one through the post. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you guys...
And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think
touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They go play action with Richardson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And taken right at the 35. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Play action. Here's Stroud. Going to look deep for Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Garrett Wilson, 94 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he crosses up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Richardson looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 11. And now out comes Houston. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. This one deep for Wilson. And got his man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin with Henry, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. John Randall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Stroud off the play fake. That's into the hands of Brian Finley. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. 89 yards. And the Texans just continue to roll. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah,
There he goes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Stroud backed up near his goal line. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Shreds him with his stiff arm. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Coup now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One play drive.
If there's anyone who actually happens to be watching, 1, I greatly appreciate it. 2, drop a comment or follow. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling, playing some Madden this afternoon, so having fun.
And they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This taken in right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Texans scoop it. He's to the 10. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field. And
touchdown! Ron Gronkowski from 3 yards out. And the Texans are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Seahawks send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He's going to field this at the 4. Houston set to... Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Stroud sets up the play action. He'll buy some time right. That is complete downfield to Gronk. And just shouting him off there. Still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Texans. Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down carry for Henry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Taking it about the 16. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come back to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their...
He's got a man complete. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Sean Randall getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long, Richardson from his end zone. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Houston's offense taking over again. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone, and got his man complete down to the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Koo for the extra point. This one was over a while ago as they
For those of you joining on Kick, I do see that I'm at a total of 3 viewers, my new record high.
Dream about one play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and long for Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrell Revis. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side of this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been an all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout preserved.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from... And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It's like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of... He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked off on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. This is caught, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Youngway Koo for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
And I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and run some simulation.